Alrighty then. Let's make sure we do our best to get this shot properly aligned. It is February 15th, 2021, as I sit here in my shack in Tucson, Arizona. So far, it's been a rather interesting morning. Peruvian chanchamayo. Freshly ground whole beans, made cowboy style. I just throw the ground coffee into a porcelain pot. I bought this pot because I like the saguaro cacti, the saguaro cacti all over it. The artwork. Just a porcelain pot that I happen to like, and it holds just the right amount of coffee to meet my needs as far as my coffee addiction is concerned. About approximately 3 cups, 2.5 to 3 cups of strong coffee every morning. But I just toss the ground coffee right into the pot and bring water up to just at least more half the time or more the tea kettle boils, and I just go ahead and pour it in there. I know you're not really, for the best coffee, you're not really supposed to use boiling water, and at least from what I have learned over the years, but the best coffee is made using water before the boiling temperature, which I often do too. And I don't know if I'm biologically astute enough to even tell the difference. So anyway, here we are. I've got another violin to do a little show and tell about. This violin here, some of you folks may have heard me talk about a mystery New England violin that I have often played on some of my videos. Kind of a golden or amber colored violin with beautiful curly maple sides and back. I don't have any way to ascertain whether or not it's actually and definitively made in New England somewhere, but it is a species of New England maple. And here is another violin that I happen to own that has a species of maple that is characteristically similar to the other mystery violin. However, in the case of this violin, I happen to know with certainty that this is a violin made by Charles E. Farley. Charles Farley. Who knows? Maybe he's related to the feller that used to be on Saturday Night Live all the time. Chris Farley. Who knows? However, that would be a long shot. This violin was made in 1891 in the little hamlet of New Boston, New Hampshire, as it says on the label. Very nice label, actually. Nice graphics on the label. A very nice, elegant font to the letters. I believe he indicated that it was number 70 something, as I recall. Number 78. New Boston, New Hampshire, Charles E. Farley. So, it's a violin that I actually found on eBay. And it required some repair. It had a top crack or two. Not too much. There's just one significant top crack, but that's all been repaired and so forth and so on. But overall, the violin's in very fine shape. It has a marvelous tone and sound. I'm very fond of it, actually. I thought I would play a tune. Let's see, that appears. Hold on just a second, folks. This tune appears on my CD. Which is called Earthenware by Mark Renard. And it has interior text and photos. And it has information about each tune on the back of the CD. The tune I would like to play for you now is actually one of the tunes. In fact, I believe it is track number, let's see here. Track number 9. I'll just read it to you, if you will allow me to do so. Excuse me, I'm very sorry. Fuzzy eyes this morning. This unusual version comes from Arizona pioneer fiddler K.C. Kartchner. And it comes from K.C. Kartchner's home recordings that he made in 1943. And I believe his wife was backing him up on piano, as I recall. The second part was so weird and scratchy that I took the liberty of interpreting what he might have meant, which is absolutely true. The first part was fairly, shall we say, intelligible as far as fiddle tunes go and fiddle playing goes. But when he got to the second part, it really actually sounded almost as if he had stroked out right towards the end of the first part. And by the time he started to play the second part, he was a goner. It's so frickin' weird and scratchy and funky. It's hard to figure out what the hell was going on there. However, he continued after he played that second part, which was pretty much a train wreck by any standards. He pulled himself together to get back around to the first part, and he played the first part beautifully again. And then when he got to the second part again, he lost it again. He lost it all over again and played the second part for the second time, as if he was just fucking losing it. It's a strange recording of a fiddle piece, to put it mildly. So I tried to reinterpret what he might have been trying to accomplish on that second part. But we have to ask ourselves what was going on in his head. What I think was going on in his head was that he had learned this piece from some other fiddle player. Now, he used to live in northern Arizona back in those years. And I think he worked for the U.S. Department of Interior, if I remember right, some federal position which required him to travel around the state quite a bit and check in on various and sundry jurisdictions in the line of his work. I think being a fiddler, he was always on the lookout to meet other fiddle players, of which there must have been at least some. But I suspect that he learned this piece from some other fiddler who was probably about 350 years old, and was having some difficulty executing the second part due to arthritis or a failure of memory or something. And I think that I suspect that Casey Kartchner thought it was so cool that this fiddle player played the tune like that he learned it and tried to emulate exactly how this fiddle player had rendered it. I don't know of any other explanation that can explain why the second part on this piece always sounds as if he's about to crash into a brick wall and explode into a million pieces. However, I'm going to try to just sort of play it standard, such as it occurs on my record. And again, this record here, which actually received almost universal acclaim amongst about 10 or 15 people. It was quite notably a commercial failure. I have not sold many. I don't expect to sell many of them. Nowadays, I just give them away to people. It's kind of like a business card. And that's how it goes in the music business. I understand that. I was under no delusions of grandeur when I made this record. I merely wanted to sort of capture a statement of my own prowess on the fiddle. However inadequate it may be, it's just what I have done for most of my life. So, Paddy on the Turnpike. I hope I can get through it. It's been quite a long time since I've played this piece. Paddy on the Turnpike. From the fiddling of K.C. Kartchner. There's actually a marvelous book that a biography that was written of him and about him. I can't remember the feller's name. I don't believe it's an autobiography, but the book is called Pioneer Fiddler. I have it around the house somewhere. I don't know if I'd be able to put my hands on it very quickly. Would I? Would I be able to put my hands on that book? I don't think so. I don't know where it is. In any case, I've liked the piece ever since I first heard it. I've played it at many a dance, many a contra dance back in the day, back when they still used to have contra dances, before all this coronavirus bullcrap came on board. Paddy on the Turnpike played on the Charles E. Farley violin, made in New Boston, New Hampshire in 1891. Let's just play a couple more notes on it real quick for your listening pleasure. Tone that violin has. I haven't played it in a while. I just hauled it out and got another look at it. I like the sound of that fiddle. All right, folks, have a great day. I love all of you. And there's a few others that keep me busy over there on the couch. There's my shop down yonder. It's small, but it serves me well. There's my 1969 Martin D18 over there. And blah, blah, blah. I love everybody who has taken the time. I love all of you who've taken the time to come listen to some of my music videos. Thank you. God bless all of you.